Welcome to our poi tutorial, Telekinesis 3, the triad Triquetra.
What's up, Flomies? Jesse Hart of Full Circle Phenomenal here. Welcome to the Sacred Flow Art channel. Today, we're in Boquete, Panama, celebrating the third Independence Day. And it's perfect alignment for today's trick, where we'll be focusing on the three polarities of learning telekinesis. In the first, we focused on the even amount of push-pull energy, formulating a connection with the prop as an extension of ourselves. In the second lesson, we learned about the flow state, letting go of the mind as we rotated left and right, doing the waist straps. Today we're going to be focusing on the investment, transition, and release, happening throughout all of our flow arts practices, and moving on further into being able to move props with our minds alone. Recognizing that you are already doing that, even though you might be believing in gravity and the fact that you're applying energy to your body. This is taking flow arts to the nth degree here and recognizing one way or another it all originates in the mind. So today, in celebrating 3,330 subscribers in our third year, let's break apart all of our flow arts techniques into three sections.
The first section beginning with a quick warm-up, putting down the prop, because we are nothing without our breath and body. Holding the energy, inhale, move it up the center of the torus, fill up the lungs, stretch the body, and soften the shoulders, elbows, wrists as you breathe down the outside edges of that donut-shaped field. Inhale, slowly moving up, moving the energy between the hands, softening and moving the outside edges down. This is the fire direction of the torus, a Qigong technique that actually I developed, even though it seems so incredibly basic, no one really seems to teach it outright. Then reverse, inhaling up to the heart, exhale down the midline, inhale, float the arms up overhead, and exhale, scan through your body from the crown of your head down to the soles of your feet. One more time through, exhaling through, and if you'd like to continue on this warm-up, we have one here on Sacred Flow Art. We also have many on the Full Circle Phenomenal channel. Link is next to my name in the video description. Let's pause for a moment, clear the ground, center our energy in our low abdomen, check in with how we're thinking and how we're feeling. Good. Then let's grab just one poi, can be in either hand. And if you haven't learned it already, we're going to be focusing on the Triquetra today. We have a tutorial for that. We'll provide a link for it as well as up in the cards. And let's move through an extended monad in each one of the three cardinal points of the Triquetra, moving 3 circles in a circle with the extended arm. Warming that up and then moving straight into hitting those 3 flower petals, one to the below, one to the side, and one above. If you'd like, warm up the arm just by itself and begin to get in touch with the breath, body, and the feeling of the arm lifting and the arm falling, as this is that push-pull mechanism starting with the original prop that is our arm and body. Then we move into the Triquetra and treat it as a meditation, breathing slowly in through the nose and fully out the mouth in an upright posture. As you do so, you may notice that once it's reached its peak height, the release is effortless, letting it fall to gravity down. And then we invest energy, transition it into the second pedal, and once again release it and let it practically float up overhead, coming back down to earth. The consistency in the investment as well as the transition is quite obvious, but the consistency in the release maybe not so much. You can experience the consistency of the release when you have the full heartfelt desire of mastering flow arts. Practice, 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 and then let go, and it's effortless. So now, once we've gone in one direction, let's go in the opposite direction and see how that compares. Moving instead from an investment to transition to release in the opposite direction, so whereas the transition and the investment have switched places, but the release still the same, as the arm will want to naturally float up with the poi together. And this is key in the telekinesis training. noticing the difference of these three poles moving together as one, also representing things like body, soul, and spirit, all in harmony, working together. This fully relating to being one with the universe, or studying the flow of nature with the body and learning about how to flow with it rather than resist because of what our egos want. Flow arts is a perfect example of this sort of meditation, as it is bridging the gap between the body and the internal self, as I like to call it sometimes, and what's outside of the body, or as I call the external self. So once you've gotten one arm, let's practice the other arm. Naturally, you may have a stronger arm than the other, but try to just say one arm just needs a little bit more investment in it in order to catch up with the other arm. Always using constructive words to define ourselves and our reality will really help to increase our learning curve, decrease our injury potential, take care of ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally. Once you've got them both, let's do both. So getting a triquetra on both sides, focusing on the meditation, focusing on two monads at once. We started focusing on this in lesson 2, and then put them both together. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, or slow it down for a slow full inhale, slow full exhale. Once again, like a standing, moving meditation, so that you begin to really bridge the gap between yourself, between the energy of your body, the energy of the earth, and the energy of what's in between them, being the poi. I highly recommend that if you're really into this telekinesis stuff, look up some other videos. We'll be releasing some specifically on full circle phenomenal and just moving something really small with your mind as well as with your energy, such as a small piece of tin foil. We'll start with that and then move forward in the future.
Thanks for watching. If you've been enjoying this series and the videos here on Sacred Flow Art, please share them on social media, as well as give us a like and subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell for further updates. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, leave them in the comment section below. And if you'd like to support the quality as well as quantity of these tutorials, as well as our journey driving around the world, supporting many of our projects, head over to patreon.com/Unite the World Firsthand and support us for as little as $3 a month. If you'd like to learn a bit more about this topic, about what makes flow arts sacred, really special, and magic, head over to thesacredflowart.com/blog and check out our series that began on September 14th, 2021, continuing up to date. If you need anything flow arts related, be sure to head over to sacredflowart.com/shop and get what you need there. See you around the world. Thanks for watching. If you've been enjoying this series, be sure to share it on social media.